Hello everyone, Something.2 and welcome to another Fabric mod overview, this time on Missing Bits, a mod that will inform you about certain things such as upgrading your worlds, mods you've removed, the blocks that you'll be expecting that to be completely removed from your world, and you can go back if you want to obviously re-enable the mod or reinstall the mod and then play it again, and obviously won't display this information. But obviously if you want to completely ignore that mod's contents and then move on, you can. Otherwise, certain things like mods being updated and registries being missing will also be displayed as well. So, if I happen to just load up this world here where I know I've removed a certain mod, it'll come up with a display like this, like you saw in the screenshot, and it'll tell you obviously I'm not upgrading this world, I haven't updated any mods, the mods that I've removed are the following, and it's asking if I want to act on that with just saying yes, ignore them, so I'll continue loading, or oh no, and that I want to add those mods back in, I can go back, and otherwise here's the blocks that I'll be completely missing out on. And yeah, and if I want to, for the world specific related upgrading, I can create a backup and then go and do that. Otherwise, the other thing that you'll notice, I'll just create a new world for this just randomly, because why not? Just call it Missing Bits for the sake of just demonstration, because I'll remove it later. But otherwise, what you should see when you first load up your world is you should actually, or create a world even, or first time obviously installing the mod I should say, is you'll notice a blue sort of like the narrator or advancements type notification. So if I go Control B for the narrator here,
narrator narrates all.
It'll come up
Chat
with
edit box.
It'll come up with that sort of notification, but then relate to obviously Missing Bits, saying I'm creating a file, and it'll go and do that. And
game menu.
The way you'd access that is via this. So if I happen to go to my saves folder, for example, and I go to Missing Bits, it'll say Missing Bits data, mods and registries, and we'll just read some of those, or information I can't really understand anyways, obviously. But it'll tell you at least a bit of information of stuff related to that, of say mod changes or otherwise, and record all that information. So you can look back over it if you want. If I happen to go to, say, my other world I was in before, it'll come up with Missing Bits data again, with mods.dat and registries.dat, and it'll come up with Missing Bits logs as well. If I happen to save the log saying, hey, at this time I removed these mods, I'm going to want to probably know that information the next time I go into the world, possibly, besides it just displaying it.
Title screen. Select world. Missing Bits report.
Yes, thank you, narrator. Besides just displaying, obviously, this again. But yeah, if you want to have
Create backup button.
Yes, thank you, narrator. If you want to have it informs you, so that you obviously don't go, oh great, I've forgotten that a certain mod that I added that I removed that in, say, for one save, in most likely a vanilla situation, rather than, say, multi-MC, then you could obviously just have it where it's like, oh okay, I missed a mod, I'm going to want to add that back in, because for that world specifically, I need these mods, and for that world obviously I am not accessing anymore, I don't need those mods, so yeah, or certain other information like updating it, version changes for your world, and so on. But other than that, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.